so it's Krista here, and today I'm going to explain to you guys staples in my house for how I do food prep, okay? So first of all, we have a couple of different categories. So we have our veggies, we have our carbs, our protein, as well as our fruit and our healthy fats, okay? So I'm gonna go through each one with you guys. All right, so the first one, veggies, I always get a bunch of peppers, an onion, cucumbers, mushrooms. I will show you guys such an amazing recipe here later. Some baby tomatoes, and whenever I find it on sale, I always get some asparagus. So that is all your veggie group, all right? So the next category is carbs. So for carbs, I always get couscous. Guys, you can get quinoa. I'm not a fan of quinoa, and I always get the roasted garlic and olive oil. And one of these packs, I think, is like $3, and it lasts it makes a huge portion. It lasts for such a long time. Some bread. I will explain to you guys how to look for your fiber. So what you want to do, guys, is have at least 2 grams of fiber for every 10 grams of carbs. If you can get more fiber per carbs, that is a great thing to do. Crackers, because these make for a great snack. So I always buy the black bean with onion and garlic just because it's 3 grams of fiber for 13 carbohydrates, which is amazing. And sweet potatoes or yams. So sweet potatoes are the ones with the orange in it. Like you just peel it and you can see there's a little bit of orange in there. A yam is the yellowish color. So either one of those, they're not gonna be high in sugar, and also it's higher in fiber, so it's really good for you. And last but not least, I always make some energy balls, okay? Some other things I have, I always say stick with stevia, don't go with white sugar because it's so bad for you. So I always tell my clients to get some stevia. This stuff is all natural sugar. You only need a couple of drops. It's amazing for whenever you do baking, anything like that, and also in your coffee. Olive oil. I always tell everyone to get the spray can, and the reason why I say this is because we can always overdo it with like our butters and our oils and all that. With this stuff, you only need a quick little spray and it will do you so well for any kind of meal. Moving on to proteins, you guys. All right, so chicken breast is always a staple in my diet. If you guys have been watching, I make a lot of meals with chicken. Eggs. So what I do with my eggs is I boil half the carton. So I have boiled eggs so I can just grab and go, and then I also leave half non-boiled so that if I just want to fry up an egg and have an egg sandwich, something like that. Tuna, always a great cheap protein as well. Make sure that it's in water. Don't be buying the ones with the oil and all that, just because again it's going to raise your healthy fat intake. So we'll discuss that in another video. And I also do protein packets. So my favorite is Shakeology. I just get it in a variety pack. And I get the vegan one just because I am lactose intolerant. So guys, if you want to know where to get this, just shoot me a message and I will tell you where you can find it. And last but not least, because I am lactose intolerant again, I get Greek yogurt, lactose free, plain. Guys, if you're getting the stuff that's flavored, it's insane how much sugar is in it. Like, it is unbelievable. I was reading the labels today and saying we're from 10 to 13 grams of sugar per one serving, and that's a lot of sugar. So always stick with plain. You can sweeten it with like 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, as long as it's all natural, or you can do all natural honey as well. All right, moving on to fruit. My favorite is clementines because they are super easy for whenever you're going fishing, hiking, anything like that. Just super easy to throw in your backpack. And then strawberries whenever they're in season, or I'll get blueberries or whatever. Make sure whenever you get your fruits and veggies at home, you are cleaning them. What I suggest is do 50% water, 50% vinegar. Stir it around in a bowl, dump it out, rinse it with just water. Do that 2-3 times. I promise it will not taste like vinegar, okay guys? Last but not least, healthy fats, all right? So with our healthy fats, you should only have 1 serving of healthy fat a day, depending on what your weight category is. You might have 2 healthy servings. So I always have hummus, or I have some kind of cheese, especially when I'm cooking for someone else. So I just got some mozzarella cheese and I got hummus as well, or you can do an avocado. And of course, you guys, if you've been watching me, I always stress you need to drink water, okay? So I know that a lot of you, you don't like to drink water, and I get it because I'm not a water fan as well. So what I suggest is go and get yourself some sparkling LaCroix water, or you can get the bubbly water, anything like that. Has 0 calories. It still counts towards your water intake. And for my pop lovers, I always brag about Zivia. I cannot stress this enough. It is sweetened with stevia, all natural sugar. Has 0 caffeine, so especially if you have kids and want some pop, anything like that, it's always a good alternative. And my girlfriends have tried it on their kids, and their kids absolutely love it. There's another one too. There's these little drops that you can get, guys. Don't get those just like average Kool-Aid ones or whatever, because the chemicals in it is just a chemical shitstorm. So what I would suggest is called water drops, and it's sweetened with stevia. They're amazing. You can get them in several different flavors. You just add them to your water, and yeah, and then herbal tea is another one that will count towards your water intake as well. All right, you guys, so I will come back with another video and show you guys exactly how I food prep for a few days. All right, peace out, guys.